What up, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to Cigars and Talk. I'm your host, G.Scott, aka Mr. Keep Smokey right here. And this is Cigars and Talk, episode burn 11. Episode burn 11. So how was y'all day? How was y'all hump day Wednesday, I should say? This was hump day, but outside, boy, okay. It's cold out there. It ain't even the month of May. Duh. Came out of work like, what the what? Like Jack Frost said, hey, I'm him. That's what Jack Frost said. Man, birthday shout out to my baby Miasha White, Mimi. Happy birthday to you, my baby. Enjoy your birthday. Be safe driving too. Who else? My boy Tim Shackelford, happy belated birthday to you. I got a lot of friends who are Sagittarius, and that's good. That's good. I like that. You know, I think Sag are the best anyway. You know, some other people, they'll say it lightly, but I think Sagittarius are the best. You know, so. But yeah, it's cold outside, y'all. It's time to throw on them thermos and along with the hoodies. Man, I put my flip-flop when I got home. Normally, I put my flip-flops on before I get in my truck. I said, nah, I'm not going to do that. Toes was cold in the mud. So I just kept my shoes on. And it was like, I'm going to put my flip-flops on when I get home in the house. And I did, as y'all. I did it. Yes, I did. Because it is freezing outside. Like, literally. Don't mind my dog. He over there crying. He's so spoiled. Stop that. That nigga is spoiled. Excuse me for burping, y'all. That's so rude. Munch, what I tell you? Stop that. I done let you in from being stuck outside. It looked like you was outside all day. As soon as I come home, you outside. But today's cigar I'm smoking, H. Upman. AJ Fernandez, 1844, Nicaragua. I love this cigar. This cigar can go. Uh-oh. You know, every time before I light my cigar, I always gotta puff on a cigar to see if I can get a pull from it without it being lit. And if I can't, I'm utilizing this thing here to just do this. Y'all see what I'm doing? Inside and don't be all, I'm just digging in to break up some of the tobacco in here. DA, what's up, my boy? Hey, this guy DA Adams, man. It's my dog right here. He the next, I'm speaking in existence, he the next $1 million dude to be promoting parties. He the next one. He's definitely the next one. You know, what's going on, my guy? How you doing, man? How are you in spirit? Shut up. Shut up. Give me a minute, y'all. Gotta move this truck out the way.
Thank you.
Y'all know y'all left him outside?
Yes, we was rushing back because we forgot. But he wouldn't come in the house. That's why. Yeah, so. I got food for him, though. snowed on? You got snowed on, little boy? It's okay. Hi, Moji.
Your boots.
Hi.
Okay. We got you a regular surprise.
Oh, that's full.
This one? Yes. I love you much.
Oh, my cookies. I was wondering where they went. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. You got your keys?
Yeah.
Okay. Love you so much.
I love you too.
Have a good night. Let me know how you make it.
Thank you. You work tomorrow?
No. I'm going to go to sleep.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Whew. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Birthday girl just walked in, so she's back. What you say, spirit good? That's good, DA. Appreciate it. It's good knowing that, man. It's good knowing that. Well, I'm back on Cigars and Talk. Had to move back out the truck so my baby can put hers in the backyard. But I'm back. So it's cold outside. Man, like, bruh. It is cold. My nigga, it's cold outside. God damn. Sound like Mace when he be, it's cold. Hey, the cold, I'll make your voice change up quick. Like I said, H up in here. So, DA, you been pretty much partying and moving, bro. Is he still on? Nah, he's not back on there. Ooh. Again, shout out to my cousin Malachi Jackson, man. That boy balled against Cass Tech. Hit 6 threes on him. I saw highlights of it. The first 2 shots he took, I said, oh yeah. After them first two went in, y'all gotta understand with shooters. After them first two them threes go in, that basket gets bigger and bigger for them. And it's like you can't miss. And that's how Malachi was feeling. He couldn't miss. And he couldn't. That boy was pulling him. And the fact that they ain't catch on that, you know, he deadly from that corner. I'm going to tell you that now. That boy deadly from that corner. It looked like he hit 4 threes on one side of the corner, 1 on the other, and then 1 outside of the perimeter of the three-point line. So if he hit 6 threes, 4 of them three-pointers was gotta be on the right side corner of the three-point line that he was knocking them down. Other one was on the left side of the corner. Then the other one was like out in the wing of the three-point line. He was knocking them down. So hey, D1, D2, if y'all looking for a shooter, Malachi Jackson, my little cousin. That boy, I was happy to see that kid just pull him like that. He lit Cass Tech up for 27 points. 6 threes in that game. Salute to Malachi Jackson on that. Salute to you, Malachi. Little cuz got off. That's how you supposed to get off. Like, I think after that last 3 he hit, it was up. It was up for him. Y'all can check out the highlights on Facebook. They post them up. Yeah, once he hit that last 3, it was up. He went in. Hi, Linda. How are you, Linda? How are you? Welcome to Cigars and Talk. Keep it smoky. Episode burn 11, y'all. Like I said, the cigar choice today is H. Upman, AJ Fernandez, 1844 Nicaragua. I love the H. Upman. I ain't gonna lie. Share this video, share this live, like this video, and all that. We'll see more people come on here and join me. I saw a topic today on Facebook, and I'm kind of curious. I think my boy, hey sis, I think my boy Dave Bryan was talking about it. So here's the topic. Do men and women still date? That's the topic of it. Do men and women still date? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hi, Shannon. How are you? So do men and women still date in this era right now? Man, it's cold out there. Like, I had to put the truck in snow mode, so won't be sliding or nothing. Slide, baby, slide. My truck gonna be doing the hustle outside on that snow. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Ain't no clap your hands in that truck. You put your seatbelt on. Whoa, hold on, wait. And people be driving like, I got a truck, but I'm gonna tell y'all this, to people who got trucks, stop thinking your truck is invincible, okay? Stop it. Like Michael Jordan said, stop it. Stop thinking your truck is invincible, because that mud, that back end, once you catch on that black ice, woo, you spinning. So please, stop thinking you invincible with a truck. I got a truck and I'm not invincible. What's up, Terrence? Welcome to Cigars and Talk. What's good with you, bro? So, my topic is, do men and women still date? Let me know what y'all think. There's a lot of y'all in this comments I see who's up here. So, do men and women still date? or I'm gonna just start pulling who I can bring up and let them talk themselves, because I know how y'all do it. Y'all just like to just look on my live and just view what I'm saying. They try to talk mess to me sometimes, tell me to go to bed and all that crap. No, I'm not doing that. So, hi, Miss Karen Morgan. How are you, Karen? That's my church mother. So the topic is, welcome to Cigars and Talk. Keep it smoky. I am G.Scott, Mr. Keep Smoky Yourself. This is Burn episode 11. Burn episode 11. Hope y'all people got y'all heat on in the house, because it is cold outside. And my topic of the day I picked up from my boy Dave Brown, so shout out to him, is, do men and women still date? Like, do men and women still date? Or is dating just on social media now? Is that what it is? Social media has taken the dating aspect. Let me get your Instagram. Let me meet you on. Okay, Terrence said, I'm single, and it's hard to date because both sides only want money and people take care of them. Okay, Terrence. I see your opinion. Can anybody rebuttal on that? This Cigars Talk. It's good positive vibes. No hating, no nothing. Just positive vibes here. I don't want nobody calling each other out in their name or nothing. I will boot you off, okay? Let's get that straight. Well, I see what you're saying, Terrence. Anybody else got any input on that? Do men and women still date? Come on, Linda. You add on to it. You still watching, Linda. Do men and women still date? Terrence gave me his opinion. Let me get yours, Linda. Can't just be sitting and watching my live now. I want to see what Linda say. Not really. Why not really? Explain yourself. Explain why men and women don't date. This is the topic of the day on Cigars and Talk. To the people tuning in on Cigars and Talk, welcome. I am your host, Mr. Keep Smoky here, a.k.a. G.Scott. And the topic is, do men and women still date? Burn episode 11. So, do men and women still date? Linda, listen, Linda. You gotta elaborate. I can't go by that, oh, my brother, not really. Come on. Here you go. She said, I don't understand what's wrong with these men. I love going on dates, but it seems like everyone is busy. You say it's hard for you because you got 3 young sons, Terrence? Okay. So it's hard for you to find somebody to babysit so you can go on a date. Linda says that she don't understand why these men don't date. And everybody say they're busy. Karen said, I don't date. I seem to meet men that want to take me home to watch a movie. So they all doing that Netflix and chill, huh? It's getting interesting. I like this. Let's keep it going, people. To the people tuning in, welcome to Cigars and Talk. I am G.Scott, a.k.a. Mr. Keep It Smoky. Welcome to Burn episode 11, y'all. Topic is, do men and women still date? Me and my baby, we still date, but do men and women still date? Linda says, I know you have to make time. I work afternoon shift. That's true. That's definitely true. But are both people willing to make that time? You okay? You okay? Terrence said, no, I'm saying females don't want to date me because I have 3 sons. Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay. I got you. Because you have 3 kids, you figure like females don't want to date you. I think that's not true. Any woman on here want to rebuttal that what Terrence said? What's wrong? What is wrong? Huh? Why your face look like that, babe? Give me 1 minute, y'all. What is wrong? You just gotta pray on things, babe. Pray on your spirit. I get that, but she's here in spirit. You can't. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah, it's your first day without her. First birthday without her. But if you keep letting it build up on you, you're gonna tear yourself down. You're gonna tear yourself down, and you're doing it now on a day where you should be happy that you're able to reach this age. She's still here in your heart, in spirit. The body may have left, but the spirit lives on. You have to celebrate that. Not think of it as a bad way.
I don't know.
Yes, you know. Yes, you do. Stop saying you know. Stop saying you don't know how, because you do. You do. You keep doing this, you're going to make yourself depressed. You're going to go in depression. Your best friend wouldn't want you to do that. You got a lot of people in your corner. You have a lot of people that show love to you, saying happy birthday to you. They love you. Stop saying you don't have no one. Because you do. I'm here, your daughter here, everybody in your family is here.
I get that. I feel that.
You
I
got
know
to believe that.
and I just believe it, but she is not here.
But Mimi, she knew where her place was going to be. If she'd have lived longer, she would have tore her body down. Yeah, I know it's hard, but you gotta
But
understand.
everybody want me to get over it, and I can't. Everybody
But
keeps on
you
saying,
know why
let it
everybody
go.
wanna listen?
Everybody keeps saying, let it go. I cannot let it go. Why y'all keep saying that to me? Why do y'all keep saying that?
Cause you're gonna tear yourself down.
For me to let her go.
You're gonna tear yourself.
Mimi,
listen.
Why do y'all keep doing it?
Okay.
Why do y'all keep telling me to let her go? Why do you keep
You're
doing
gonna
that?
have to seek therapy. I'm trying to find a way where it can help, or I can help you with it. But you're gonna have to seek therapy. All I can be here is just a moral support to you, baby. I care more about your mental and your insanity more than you training yourself about the death of your best friend. Because that's what you're doing.
I just don't understand how everybody keep on telling me to let it go, and I don't know how.
It's not telling you. You see
I
how
don't understand it.
it's not them telling you to let it go. They just don't want to see you get in that depression. Depression is real for everyone. And once it bite onto you, it won't let go. It won't. All I can say is we're going to have to get you therapy where you can talk to a therapist to help you cope with it. I'm trying my best. I really am. I told you she's still here in spirit. But God knew it was time for her to come to Him. Definitely knew it. But she wasn't right. She wasn't feeling better. There was no way she could get better. I'm not going to let you tear yourself down. My bad, y'all. Apologize. I had to comfort my baby. I had to comfort her. So, okay, back to the topic. Do men and women still date? And let's see. The last thing I read was Terrence saying he's saying females don't want to date him because he has 3 sons, and he says I agree. People nowadays just want to Netflix and chill and not go on dates anymore. But what is Netflix and chilling? All that does is end up in one place, and to be truthful, that's the bedroom. So let's be real with it. That's not a date. That's just trying to get what you want. Do y'all agree with me? Am I lying? It's good vibes here. That's why I'm doing Cigars and Talk. Thank you, Karen. Karen agrees with me. Now, if you want to get to know the person, go out on a date. Get to know that person. Like me and my baby, we got to know each other. We went on a lot of dates, and we got to know each other. Like when we come home, this how it is. When we come home, we got to watch Martin before we go to bed. And both of us be cracking up laughing. Like, if y'all ever had a Martin game and y'all invite us, y'all losing. I'm telling y'all that now. Y'all losing. But yeah, so, I mean, Netflix and chill is just a way to, and I hate to say it, it's a way to just get into that one room. And it's not the upper room. Okay? It's that one room. What they say is where the magic happens. And that's what that is. It's definitely what that is. To the people that's tuning in, welcome to Cigars and Talk. Keep It Smoky Podcast live on Facebook Live here. I'm your host, G.Scott, a.k.a. Mr. Keep It Smoky here. This is Burn episode 11, y'all. And our topic, this is the topic of the day. Do men and women still date? I got this from my boy Dave Brown because I saw him chatting about it. And I wanted to come on here and talk about it with y'all guys and see what you guys think. So far, I'm getting a lot of good opinions, a lot of good statements. Terrence said he's single and it's hard to date because both sides only want money and people to take care of. Linda, she goes, not really, but she says she doesn't understand what's wrong with these men. She loves going on dates, but it seems like everyone else is busy. Terrence came back and said it's hard for him to date because he got 3 sons. Karen, she said she doesn't date. She said she seemed to meet men that want to take her home to watch a movie. And Linda says, I know you have to make time, and she works on second shift. I agree with that, but people got to be willing to make that time. You know, I feel like if you want to be a part of that person's life, you got to be willing to make that time. You know. Then Terrence says, you know, females don't want to date him because he has 3 sons. Then he says, yeah, I agree. People nowadays just want to Netflix and chill and not go on dates anymore. And Karen agreed with that by saying exactly. So, yeah. I mean, is that the new norm now? You know, Netflix and chill? Is that considered dating? I mean, make that make sense. Like, when did Netflix and chill become such a a dating commodity now, you know. When did that just become, a dating commodity? To Netflix and chill. Yeah, babe, so you want to go on Netflix and chill? Okay. I guess that's how it is now, I guess, huh? You know? Netflix and chilling, which really ain't dating. Which really ain't dating at all. Yeah, so for those who joining in, topic, this is Cigars and Talk. Keep it Smokey. I'm the host, G.Scott, a.k.a. Mr. Keep It Smokey himself. This is Burn episode 11, y'all. Topic of the day, and I got this from my boy Dave Brown. Do men and women still date? To those who joining in, jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Kara said, I make time, breakfast or lunch. It doesn't have to be a movie. I like to ride and walk around the park. I'm not going to your house. I get that. But see, is there women that's standing on business with saying, let's really go on a date? Is there men that's standing on business saying, let's really go on a date? You know? I mean, yeah, everybody can say that, when you hear this Netflix and chill, it's like that's the only resort. Like, downtown has made a lot of restaurants. There's a lot of restaurants that people can go out on dates on. And I get it. Now, in this era, there's a lot of people who won't do certain restaurants. There's people that just won't do certain restaurants. I don't get it. I don't know what's wrong. I figured if you want to start off dating, here's what y'all should do. Especially when you just get to know them, man. I heard a guy on social media say that, you know how he starts off his dates? Meeting someone at a coffee shop or just meeting someone at a coffee shop where money is just not the option at all. It just breaks both people down into really trying to get to know that person, So I was like, hey, that's not a bad spot to basically just meet that person and get to know that person. To the people that's joining in, I see I got 4 people watching. To y'all that's joining in, welcome to Cigars and Talk. Keep it Smokey. I am your host, G.Scott here, a.k.a. Mr. Keep it Smokey himself. This is Burn episode 11. Topic of the day is, do men and women still date? As y'all see through the comments, a lot of people has put their input and their opinion. If you want to join in, put your opinion over here, or do you want to come up on live and state it yourself? So, but hey, do men and women still date? Like, is Netflix and chill the real dating aspect now? Is that what it is? Now, I believe people still date. I do. I think I see people that go out and still date, What's going on, sis? Just joining in. Topic of the day is, do men and women still date? You say barely. Why you say barely? Give me your reason on why you say barely, sis. We're going to get in this heavy. How we can, I want us to start back dating, Getting back into that, getting to know each other thing, I mean, I get it now in this era. I hear a lot of women say, if you can't spend, and I guess that's the younger generation, if you can't spend no more than $350 at a date, then don't bother to take that person out. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I heard a young woman say that. And I'm like, yeah, you ain't going to be on a date for a while. Like, for the first date, it costs that much just for a first date? Is that why Netflix and chill is becoming more popular now? The cost of dating? Is that what it is? To y'all that's tuning in, topic of the day on Cigars and Talk. Burn episode 11. Do men and women still date? Impossible Marie said, I just feel like, nah, for real, I don't know. So if you ask me a lot why they don't, and it's really because people are extremely picky. I agree with that. Picky. Like, everybody wants the perfect person. Is there such thing as perfect? Like, you know, everybody's looking for that perfect person. And really, there's no such thing as perfect, you know? I see I got 5 people on this live. Chime on into the topic. Topic is, do men and women still date? Look through the comments, see what everybody has said, and you give me your opinion on how you feel and what you think. Karen said, I never been about money. I never had a man buy me anything other than a sandwich. So that's the least of my worries. I'm often told to be independent. As you said, people feel like you got to spend a lot of money. Dating is simple. I'm old school. Take me on a picnic. Let's cook, wine, and dine at home, movies, and walks. Karen said the same thing, Marie. Karen said the same thing. I can't wait to get my podcast equipment. I can start giving people like cheers and stuff on their comments and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. Like, but that was a good one. See, I got 6 people on this live. To the people that's joining in or watching, welcome to Cigars and Talk. Keep it Smokey. Burn episode 11. Topic of the day is, do men and women still date? Look through the comments, read through the comments, and come up here and put your opinion on. Or if you want to come up here on live and let us know how you feel, you can. Everybody's commenting on it, so I appreciate the feedback. Let's keep it going. You said, but it's the men as well. They think they got to show out. I'm not pressed about no man's money. Okay. Yeah, and I get that. A lot of men, as they say, gotta flex. What are you flexing for? Like, it's a date. Just trying to get to know that person. Like, why such to flex? I mean, if you flexing, you must be flexing for everybody else while you on that date. If you date, it should be just, the flex should be you and that person you're dating. Not flexing and just, letting everybody see you flex. That's the flex for me. When I'm out with me and Mimi, I'm out with her, my flex is me focusing on her and having a good time. That's the flex. Not what I got on, or what watch I got on, what glasses I'm working, what jewelry I have, what clothes, or if I got on name brand. We got to stop letting material stuff be a flex for us, man. We have to. So I kind of agree with you saying, Marie. I definitely agree. I like this, y'all. This engagement. Let's get it going. Let's keep it going. Yeah, good conversation is a key. I mean, there's so many ways you can, you know, go on a first date and have a good time. I mean, I feel like some people be too intense, you know, have a sense of humor, good conversation. Go somewhere where y'all can just vibe, you know. It don't always have to be a movie or a restaurant. Go somewhere like a David Buster's, something like that. Me and my girl will do that. Have a ball. You know, go to like something you haven't done. Like my lady should go with me to Cigar Lounge. We'll have a good time. Can't always be the norm, you know. The norm is go to some fancy restaurant and blow all your money. Then you get into an argument and wonder why you spent that much money if you ain't gonna get none. I'm being real, so.
Well, why do you expect to get some vagina if you spend a certain amount of money?
It's just it's certain a lot of guys think that way though.
Why? But why?
'Cause
why do y'all think that we are entitled to give ourselves up to y'all just because y'all spend a certain amount of money? Like, who made that a rule? Where's the rule book?
Ain't no rule. It's just I'm just saying that's how certain guys think.
Yeah, well, those certain guys need to change their mind and thought.
But hold
a lot
on,
of women
wait.
ain't attracted to y'all to open their legs to y'all.
What's up, Tanika? How you doing? Welcome to Cigars and Talk. This is Burn episode 11. I gotta keep thinking that every time. Topic of the day is why men and women don't date. Do men and women still date? That's what I'm saying. My bad. Do men and women still date?
We do. We dated all through COVID. We sat down and we figured each other out all through COVID. That's why we are able to live together and be together right now. Nobody has time to sit down and learn nobody.
I agree. But now with what you saying, nobody wants to sit down and learn nobody. Now people just want to go out and see how much money you can spend. So I get that. My baby said, you know, nobody really wants to sit down and learn each other. They don't want to learn each other. And I agree with that.
Because, like I said, we sat through COVID and learned each other.
Mm-hmm.
We sat through COVID. All of those months, we sat together and we learned each other. The ins and outs of you and me. Nobody has time to do that no more. So no one is looking for nothing real anymore because they don't have the time for that.
Yeah.
When you want it to be real, you're going to sacrifice and sit down and make sure that it's real.
True. What you say, Tanika? I can't say you need to be out and about to talk. True. Tanika said, yes, we do, and we both plan dates. That's good. You plan dates. You and your significant other plan dates. I'm talking about men and women general in this whole world. Do they still date? You know, I know you and your other still date. Tanika said, I hope you enjoyed your day. Huh?
Tell her I'm trying.
She says she's trying. Well, I got 6 people on this live. Welcome to Cigars and Talk. Burn episode 11. I'm your host, G.Scott, a.k.a. Mr. Keep It Smoking. The topic of the day, do men and women still date? Got a lot of people talking about it, a lot of people chiming in. I appreciate the input. Let's keep it going. Share this live. Like this live at that. You know. Appreciate it, Tanika. I appreciate it. Share this live with people. Like, Tanika, since you on here, what you think about the aspect of Netflix and chilling? What you think about that? Like, do you think that's a sort of form of dating? Because I don't think it is.
No, that's just a quicker way to fuck.
Huh?
That's just a quicker way to fuck.
I can't even hear you.
That's a quicker way to fuck.
Yeah, I've said that already. I've exactly said it that way. Like if people feel like Netflix and chilling is dating, it's not. If y'all watch on these social media people how they basically utilize the Netflix and chilling thing, you'll get it.
Bitch, because you could go home and watch your own movies. What are you doing, dumbass?
Karen said,
Nigga,
I
he could go home and
really
watch his
don't
own
I
movies.
really don't know any couples who are actually just dating. Yeah. Janika said, no, it's a form of dating and it is a quick way for a man to get her out of her panties. True, and I said that. Tara said, people just want to get off and not date. You're a wild boy on that, Terrence.
Babe,
Huh?
please turn the heat off.
Huh?
Can you turn the heat off, please?
Give me a minute, y'all. All right, I'm back. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Marie said facts. Yeah. But it's crazy. Like, hearing my boy Dave Brown talk about the topic, and he's saying, like, it's just ridiculous. He say, you see the younger generation are out here, they really don't, well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say the younger generation, they're doing more partying than dating. I've seen younger generations go out to clubs as the part of their date. And there's nothing wrong with that, but when you're on a date with your partner, you want to steer away from the club. You want to just make it one-on-one, you and that person. Well, I'm liking it. I'm liking the interaction with everybody. Let's keep it going, man. What do you think has to change, y'all? What do you think has to change? We're getting everybody to start back dating, getting to know that person. Like, what do you think has to change? Yeah, it is a lot of where you at and what you're doing, man. God. And it's vice versa too, because I heard both men and women do the same thing. To where you at, what you doing. Especially now with the way people text, the LOLs, the WYA, WYD. That's just like I do that with my daughter, but, that abbreviating stuff, just spell a word for me, because I get confused. Like, don't do me like that. No. My daughter had to, she texts me a OFC, and I'm like, what's OFC? And she's like, of course. I'm saying, oh, okay. So, I'm learning. Right. Get dressed and go out. Yeah, I agree. Randy, what's going on? Welcome to Cigars and Talk. Burn episode 11. I'm your host, G.Scott, Mr. Keep It Smokey here. And the topic of the day is, do men and women still date? Check out the comments, whoever's all joining in, so you can catch up. Marie said, is that all you know? How about get dressed, let's go out? I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. Boy, y'all coming on, y'all fire right now. Tanika said, text me and say, baby, get ready. I have a date or something. I agree. I agree. That definitely needs to be stated instead of saying what you're doing. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate from guys, and I don't care. You know, I'm 46 years old. What you going to say to me? Oh, Greg, you don't know how it is out there. You got somebody here. You got somebody. Yeah, I do. And we dated. We dated through COVID. We got to know each other through COVID. Like, we really got to sat around during COVID and got to know each other. We went on dates and did everything. And now we still together. We 7 years in. That's a blessing right there. Told y'all, when we come home, we'll watch Martin, laugh, till we say, all right, this is the last Martin, and we're going to bed, babe. Then we go right to bed. And then sometimes we're both planning where we want to go out. And we'll go out and have a good time. I always have a good time with her. Randy says, hey, everybody. Karen said the young ones seem to do group dates. Their boys with their girls. Ridiculous. Your man shouldn't have your girl's number or vice versa. Yeah, I agree. So y'all know Karen Morgan is my church mother, okay? So she's wise, so understand. That's my church mother. So, but yeah, I definitely agree with that. I like this engagement. Keep it going. Share this live. Like this live, y'all. To the people that's joining Cigars and Talk, keep it smoky. Burn episode 11. Topic is, do men and women still date? Look through the comments so you catch up and join right in. Let me hear your thoughts. Vanna, what's up, Vanna Black? What's good? What's going on? Hope you got home safe. Topic of the day, Vanna, is, do men and women still date? I got this topic from my boy Dave Brown, as I heard him. Randy says, I agree with that. She agrees with you. She agrees with you, Mama Morgan. She agrees with you. Vanna saying, hey, y'all, hey. That sound like a cowboy. Hey, y'all, hey. But yeah, get on in, chime in, Vanna. Do men and women still date? Look through the comments to catch up and go ahead and get right into it. I like this. So let's try to match Burn episode 8. Burn episode 8 had me like, I was almost close to 1,000 plays, and that was ridiculous. I think, what was the top? I can't think of the topic of that one. I don't remember it, but I know Vanna was on there. Oh yeah, it was, what was your Mr. Bailey, Pastor Robert Bailey Jr. How are you doing, my brother? It's always good to see him come on there. Well, thank you for joining in on Cigars and Talk, Pastor Bailey. Our topic is, if you want to chime in, do men and women still date? This is my brother, Pastor Bailey, and this guy's good, you know. I know he probably gonna comment on it. So, but yeah, read through the comments, Mr. Bailey, Pastor Bailey, and catch up, and then just give us your opinion on how you feel about, do men and women still date? And everybody is being spot on with it. Everybody has good opinions, some good rebuttals. I'm loving it. So the last comment on Karen Morgan, she said the young ones seem to do group dates, their boys with their girls. Ridiculous. Your man shouldn't have your girl's number or vice versa. So that was the last one. And a lot of people agree with that. Randy, she agreed with that. Okay, Randy's going to say, I'm going to say they do date. However, a date can be different things. Ultimately, spending quality time with your boo. But Randy, okay, I agree with you with what you said, but what is considered quality time? Like right now in this era, what is considered quality time? Pastor Bailey said people still date. Dates aren't like they used to be. Right. I definitely agree, Mr. Pastor Bailey. See, I knew Pastor was going to comment in. I knew it. I knew it. I guess my finger is too big where I can't like the comments. I got a big thumb. Oh, there you go. No, I messed up. There it is. Boom. All right. Vanna Black says, I agree with Karen, that group thing, the real question should be, do men and women still court each other? And what's considered a date? All right, y'all. Here we go. This one I'm talking about right here. Let's get real with it. Vanna like to get real with it. So, hey, let's get with it. So Vanna said, do men and women still court each other? That's on top of, do men and women still date? And what's considered a date? Let's get with it, y'all. Come on. I'm loving it. I know I got more people watching this. Let's just chime in and get with it. You know, this is good vibe right here. All I want is good vibes. I don't want no negative vibes, nobody calling nobody out or nothing. If you do, I remove you. Okay, Tanika said, a date can consist of a lot of things, such as let's go to a movies, the bar, out to eat, or maybe even do a little shopping. That's true. Yeah, some people don't know what courting is. Taking out time, no phones, undivided attention, watching a TV show, walking, taking a drive, brunch, dinner, the gym. I like that. Okay. Share this live with everybody. Let's get a lot of people on here. This has to be talked about. Terrence said, I agree with you. I agree with that, but nowadays people don't want to do that anymore. That's true. I mean, I've seen, like me and Mimi will go in the mall and walk around and talk and, you know, do some window shopping. It's nothing wrong with window shopping. That's built conversation. If y'all don't understand it, that builds up conversation. So Randy says, so what is courting? And Tanika says, shoot, I do it. It's a lot of things that you could do, though everything isn't about sex. We getting heavy right now. I like it. This is what Cigars and Talk, Keep It Smoky, is all about here. Good vibes, good positive feedback, and good energy. Say, hope it leads to, I'm joking, I promise. Randy, stupid. You silly on that one, Randy. Share this live, like this live, y'all. Send it to your people. Bring them in, fill them in on what's going on. This is the podcast here, Cigars and Talk, Keep It Smoky podcast on Facebook Live. We on Burn episode 11, y'all. We doing good with it. Pretty soon, I'm gonna try to look for me a co-host, help out, you know. Because right now I'm working on getting the equipment little by little. I'm gonna have it all. Fix the basement up. Then that way, invite people over to come on the live. We do it from there. But let's keep this topic going. So we piggybacking off of the do men and women still date, and then do men and women still court each other, and what's considered a date. Randy says, I want to learn the perspectives of courting and dating. It seems like it's two different things. Anybody want to take a jab at that? Let's take the jab at the courting part. Let's do courting first. What do y'all think? What is your definition of courting when it comes to dating on a man with a man or a woman? We gonna come to that in a little bit. Don't go too far out the gun, Randy. I mean Terrence. Don't jump the gun too far. But let's get everybody to get a definition of courting and dating. What is your definition of courting? I want to see what everybody says. Like, I think dating is like picking a nice spot and just, you agree with it, you go there, have a good time, have a good conversation, no phones, no interruptions, just you and that person having a good time. And then if the date leads to going somewhere else to basically keep that vibe going, then continue on to it. And courting, I think courting is like a gentleman opening the door for a lady, pulling out her seat, or maybe complimenting her. You know, that's vice versa. Well, I've never seen a woman open a door for a man, but I've seen it sometimes. But some men need to learn how to open the door for your lady. Car door, house door, mall door, restaurant door. I do that to Mimi. I make sure I open the door for her. She walks fast, but I do that to her. Okay, Vanna says, courting, I believe, is when a person wants to pursue a person. Yeah, change that purse to a person, Vanna. To a person to see if it's more than a serious level. I like that. I like that. Anybody else? Take a stab at that courting. What's your definition? What is your perspectives of courting? What does courting mean to you? And also, courting can also be you got to show respect to each other. I mean, for real. That's one aspect when you really want to try to go on a date and get to know each other. Respect. Show respect. Let's see, dating is people that are serious past courting. I like that. I agree with that, man. So dating is when you're already in a relationship. No, because there's a lot of people who are not in a relationship that are friends and still date to where they can, some people evaluate whether they want to be in that relationship when they're dating. And some people who are in that relationship do still date. So it's two different ways you can look at it. I mean, I figured, if you're gonna date, get to know each other first. Date, go do some simple things, the courting, I mean, so many people got their definition of what courting is. So, I mean, when I'm courting my lady, I'm past dating now. We're in a relationship. So courting to me is making sure I open the door for this lady. Make sure I compliment her. Make sure I give that undivided attention to her. And so on. That's courting to me, and show respect. You know, courting has so many different levels. You know, I heard one lady use courting as like he got to spend this amount of money on her. So that young lady was using money as courting. And I heard a man say the same thing. I'll spend this amount of money to show her that I'm interested in it. I think to me, people really, really, really believe that, you know, spending money on someone basically is showing them that they really care about each other. And I'm not understanding that aspect, you know. So the dating before courting, okay, I can agree with that. Yeah. I mean, I figure you got to, you got to get to know each other. That's where the dating aspect comes in, you know, because you want to get to know that person. I mean, the many dates you go on, you get to know more and more about that person. That lets you know if you're intrigued or not. Like, if you go out with that one person more than 4 times on a date, then you're on that pathway to figuring out if you want to be in a relationship with that person now. So now it's like on that level to relationship. You vibing with that person, you know. Courting is just, to me, I'm old school, it's just, like I say, being respectful, you know. Opening the door. Bringing a young woman flowers. No, I don't see a lot of men do that now these days. I don't. You know, buying something like a little gift. Randy said, well, that comes with the concept of investing. Investing is correlated with money, but that's definitely dependent on the person. Yeah. I agree with you on that, Randy. To a certain extent, because, you know, a lot of women feel like, well, not a lot of women, I'm going to say both, feel like they have their different opinions on that word investing. Like, I mean, is investing in that person make you want to be in that relationship? I mean, to me, I feel like before you invest, you should get to know the person. You know, the investment comes out on dating. You know, sometimes you don't got to always go big when it comes to dating, for real. Especially if you really, really want to be with that person. So I think you will go out getting to know one another for a while prior to courting, taking it deeper into a relationship. Hold on. I'm tired of my big ass thumbs, man. I'm trying to see what else. Okay, let's try this finger. Into a relationship. Okay, that was it. Yeah, you have to pretty much go deeper into a relationship. I mean, prior to courting is taking it deeper into a relationship. Right. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Like I told you, this Mama Karen right here, she's my church mother, so it's a woman who's wise. But in this generation, in this new era of dating, it's different now. You know? People use social media for dating. And I'm not lying, like, think about it. Like you see people, well, let me get your Instagram, and they'll instead of getting a phone number, they'll use Instagram to talk. To you getting to look at instead of you going on social media looking at the person, you rather meet them that way instead of meeting them in person. Like for me, I don't understand that. I'd rather be in front of that person and getting to know a person instead of just on the phone. I mean, phone is a good conversation piece, but social media has no aspect into getting to know a person. I'm sorry. Randy says, we invest in many ways like time, money, space, and mentality. Mentally. Okay, mentally. Yeah. Yeah, we do. We do. But here's the thing. When do you know is the right time to invest in that person? When do you know that person is that person for you to start investing your time, your space, your mental, I mean, it takes a while to really I get it, you're investing day one, and you're investing day one, but day one is like the investment of getting to know. Okay, I get that. But a lot of people will use day one to really invest. Like they'll go all out on a day one date. True. Karen says, right, I have 5 friend requests from the same man with a different name. Be careful. I know social media is not the way of just trying to get the date. Randy said that's the person you run from. Right. Definitely. You don't know if that person could be cuckoo or not, Cuckoo for cuckoo pops. That's red. What y'all say is red flags right there? Yeah, so the people that's tuning in, welcome to Cigars and Talk. Keep it smoky. This is Burn episode 11. Topic is, do men and women still date? And to piggyback off that topic, what is considered dating and what is considered courting and dating, and what was the other one? Vanna put. Okay, I'm going back in the comments. Y'all still keep bringing in what's considered a date, and do men and women still court each other? There you go. I caught up with it. All right. It's good to always go back to the comments. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely the person you run from. So that's my thing of courting. I know men who will go all out and just, spend to make them realize, well, to make that woman think that they like them. And I be telling men, sometimes your money doesn't prove to a woman that you like her. You can't buy love with money. And I'm for real on that. You cannot, because if you do that, say you spend, man, she's gonna keep expecting you to do the same thing you've been doing when you first met her. If you change it, then that's when it goes bad. I know from experience, so somehow I think most people need to basically get to know each other first. Go on dates next. Then that way you can decide whether if it's your time, your effort that you put in on the date is really there for you to start investing, you know. Yeah, I can see myself. Mr. Bailey says, Pastor Bailey says, courting is understanding the attraction to each other and exploring the possibilities, whether there is an attraction, chemistry, etc. And dating is understanding the possibilities and exploring the relationship further to identify the purpose, the plan, and the potential of possibly marrying that person. And that's Pastor Bailey's thoughts. I knew he was gonna go in there. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was gonna do it. Pastor Bailey, I agree with you on that. I agree. Hey, can't get no more better than what Pastor Bailey just said right there. Can't get no more better than that. So do y'all agree? I agree. Especially with the courting thing, understanding the attraction. That's that right there. Courting is understanding the attraction. Wow. And there's a lot of people that be attracted to people for the wrong reasons too. So, I love that. I'm not. Yeah, I definitely. I got a big old thumb. I gotta stop. I need one of them pointer things where I can, you know. So what y'all agree with? I know y'all agree with Pastor Bailey is saying. I'm not gonna lie. He broke it down. The difference from courting and dating. He definitely broke it down. To the people that's tuning in, welcome to Cigars and Talk. Keep Smokey. This is Burn, episode 11. Topic of the day is, do men and women still date? And piggyback off that topic, I gotta keep going back in the comments. I should have wrote it down. I gotta get a notebook. That's my next mission, to get a notebook. And I think I passed it. Okay. Oh, see, Pastor Bailey, Robert, and see, Terrence needed to know that. He needed to know this. Yeah, that's my guy, Mr. Bailey, right there. So, Randy, does that help you? And Vanna, does that help y'all in the difference between courting and dating? Share this live, like this live. I want to try to see if we can outdo Burn episode 8. Because Burn episode 8, boy, was on point. And this topic here is on point too. I'm getting a lot of interaction with everybody. But I definitely agree with Pastor Bailey. Courting is understanding the attraction to each other and exploring the possibilities, whether there is an attraction, chemistry, etc. And dating is understanding the possibilities and exploring the relationship further to identify the purpose, the plan, and the potential of possibly marrying that person. Hey, you can't get no more realer than that. You just can't. And that's a man who's married. So, and Pastor Bailey, if you may share, how long have you been married, sir? And I love his relationship. Oh, bet. Here we go. Pastor Bailey is about to join in 3, 2, 1. As y'all said, y'all, my guy, Pastor Bailey, he's joining in anytime. Can you hear me, Mr. Pastor? Let me see. Is it getting through? Is it getting through? Is it getting through? Is it getting through? Vanna said she agree. I know y'all agree. That's my guy right there. Oh, what happened? Yeah, let's see.
What's up, man?
There you go, Pastor Bailey right there. Everyone, y'all, this is my
Yeah.
brother right here. So a lot of people is agreeing with you.
So yeah, I mean, and I wanted to kind of just because I kind of got on accident and was kind of going through the comments and but it is intriguing because I just had this conversation earlier. I think what happens is we don't hear courting a lot because people jump right to date from date to it gets from date to then what is the next step, and most of the time the next step is marriage. So we're losing ground most of the time in trying to get understanding. So when we're courting, you're basically seeing if there's chemistry.
Right.
That's what courting is for. You
Right.
kind of identify, yo, I'm feeling him, he feeling me, it's that kind of, I can dig going out with him a couple more times to kind of see how this is going to be. You end up having that first kiss or holding hands,
Mm,
or hugging, that it just kind of sees whether or not there's chemistry there.
right.
And then when you get to dating, it's when I start putting a dollar on what's next. So now because I have purpose, I know I'm not, and I think that's the other part of dating. We don't date with intention. So most of the time we're dating either for pleasure
Mm-hmm.
or we're dating because of the person. It's either going to be one of the two. We're dating because of the person who that person is, and I'm trying to see whether or not I can have the other part of that, if that makes sense. So the dating becomes now it starts to become more sexual than let me kind of build and see where you're trying to go or what you're trying to build or what you're trying to accomplish in life. And majority of the time we don't date with purpose. We always date with, I mean, let's be clear, because y'all, you know who I
Yeah,
am, and
I know who you are.
I don't
Yeah.
sugarcoat a lot of
No, you don't,
things.
sir. No,
It
you don't.
it comes with sex. That's number one. It
Right.
comes with how much money you have and what you can give me and offer me,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can start talking about other things.
Yeah.
And so in the dating period, you basically are trying to figure out, okay, we understand we got chemistry. What can we build together? What can we do as a team that shows our unity going forward? And that's important.
Mm-hmm.
That's what dating is supposed to be about. You kind of start seeing, can I see myself building with this individual? Can I see myself growing here? Can I see myself developing more with this person?
Right.
And so when you start to see that, it gives vision, it gives purpose, it gives plan, and you don't have to wait on them to say, "Hey, what's your goals?" No, you automatically come into the mindset of, I already know your goals because
Right.
I'm in the same place you're in. The chemistry showed that we see eye to eye, or
You're
we
locked
like
in
where we're
pretty
going.
much. Right. Right.
So that's kind of the dynamic of it. And most of the time we get dating so messed up because we're going to dates thinking, okay, what can he do for me? What can she give me? And that kind of thing will damage the date to begin with, because you're going in the date distorted. You're
Wow.
already going in there distorted. So I'm not thinking about, okay, what plan do I have? What goals do I have? What standards do I have? And do I lower those standards just because I like this guy or because he's sexy? Here's what I teach people all the time, and I'm gonna get off here because I know you're doing your cigars and stuff.
Don't beat me up, bro. Don't beat me up.
No, no. I do cigars too, so you're good.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. So here's the thing. I think with most people don't know this, but with the one that is designed to be in your life, you do not have to work so hard to get them. They come already ready for you, if that makes okay. And I'm biblical, so I have to kind
So
of,
I already know.
you know,
Don't do it. But
I'm a
do it.
biblical guy.
Yes, sir.
So the person comes in your life already kind of fulfilling the empty place of you. So when you're dating, you see that this person comes in to complete a part of your life that's missing. You don't come in there having to make them or teach them how to fulfill that place. It is automatic
Mm,
for them because they come in your life to fulfill that place. And then that's how you know that that person is somebody you're supposed to marry, because you don't know what's empty in you until that person comes to you. Hence the reason why it's important that during the dating you have a purpose, you have a plan. Because
yes.
if you have a purpose and a plan, that person come in your life to actually fit into that purpose and plan without you changing it. So that's the dynamic of that. And we don't get that often. Vanna, hey girl, uh, we don't get that. We don't get that often in life, because most of the time during dating, we're looking for somebody to give me what I don't have.
Mm. Ooh.
So now I'm trying to get somebody to fulfill a place and not fill a place. Okay, it's enough. It's enough of that. I gotta go. Yeah. So we don't have nobody come in our lives to fill a place. We have people that come to try to fulfill. So you get a spare rib instead of the prime. You
Oh.
don't have a prime rib, you get a spare one, because the spare one fulfills a place. I fulfill a desire. I fulfill, and after fulfillment, what happens if you're not totally filled all the way? You
See,
understand what I'm saying?
I get
So
what
the reality,
you said, but you see, every time when you come to the church, I tell you, look, go home. Go home, sir.
bro,
Hey, this is my brother right here. I knew he was gonna come with that fire. And hey, I think you broke it down for everybody. Really. I think you
yeah,
literally
man.
broke it down.
I think it helps people to understand you court for chemistry.
Mm,
I'm already physically attracted, but can I spiritually be attracted to you? Like, is our does our vibe work together? Does our energy work together? Like,
mm,
I can feel you and sense when you need something, or when you're there, or when I like that's what courting is about. But when you start dating, it comes with a different intention. Like, I have a plan, and
mhm,
my plan wants to have you in it, but I need to know, do you naturally fit it, or am I trying to fit you in it?
mm. Boy, you done lit the fire right here, and I keep telling you stop doing that. But you done look, Vanna, like speak. Hey, I told you this my brother. He tears the house down when he comes here, and obviously he about to tear the internet down.
Dude, you tripping, man. I love you, dude.
Hey,
You
I
know I
love you,
do.
my
You
brother.
know
You
I
already know. I
do, man.
appreciate you coming up
But
here, man.
it was just too much to type, and I was like,
I know,
yo,
I know.
it,
I'm glad you did come up here.
yeah. So it becomes, and then we got to watch compromising in that time of dating,
Mm,
because you'll end up going with your desire and not design. So the compromise be, whereas I have a standard, I have a plan, I have a purpose, but I'm gonna compromise it for the sake of the person who comes in my life, and because I just want them, it's my desire and not a design. So now I'm frustrated with what I desired,
mm,
and because it ain't designed to stay with me. It was only a desire of mine to have. So Terrence, I hope it helped in some way. I just wanted to jump on and talk about it.
Now I know Terrence is a coworker of mine. And
Yeah,
his
man.
aspect
I mean,
is,
it was just a lot to type, and I just
I
was
know,
like, okay, let me try to and make it as crystal clear. And nobody corners the market on this stuff, right?
yeah,
Because everybody dates and courts differently.
hmm
Um, and so at the end of the day, you got to know the plan and the purpose of why you're doing it.
right,
Am I doing this just to because I'm sexual and I want sex?
Mhm.
Then you know what I'm saying? Am I
Yeah,
doing this because I really want companionship? Am I doing this because I'm really looking for love? But then you got when you have that intention, you can't compromise it because once you compromise it, what you end up doing is settle. Please don't tear this place up. Settling for what ain't suitable, right? You'll settle for what's not suitable. I'll jump off when I say this. Um, Adam is told to name the animals after God had already made animals. He's told to name animals. Why? Because God wanted to see what if Adam was going to name an animal suitable.
mm,
Because he told him it's not good for you to be by yourself. So he tells him right after that he starts making animals to see if he was gonna name a beast beautiful or 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 an animal that's my woman, that's my like she reminds me of me, or that's who fits me.
mhm.
And so when he did not, then he created Eve.
Oh,
Okay. So most of the time we miss that in concept is that sometimes we've been naming things suitable when they are not suitable. They were only designed for you to be able to identify who they are. That's one of the reasons why dating is important. So if I dummy down, I'll be with a lion when a lion ain't designed to be with me.
mm.
Okay, that's a whole nother ball game.
He's
But I just wanted to
starting to warm up, y'all. When he gets that way, he starts to warm up. I know
yeah,
this man. This man is like my spiritual brother.
yeah,
I
bro.
know this man. And I knew he was gonna come in and drop straight
Yeah,
facts. I knew it.
yeah,
All right.
man. So you got to be careful just being, naming something that you're settling for what's not
Right.
suitable. Because if you do that, then you'll cancel out what is actually designed to come and fit and then fulfill. Or feel, not fulfill, but to feel
Yeah.
the
Right.
place that you're empty. So that person that's designed for you will always come in your life to feel the place that you're empty.
Mm.
Yikes. Okay, that's enough, Doc. I love you, bro.
I love
I
you too,
gotta get out
Pastor
of here.
Bailey, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming on Cigars and Talk.
Bro.
Yeah, this my guy's Pastor Betty. I'm gonna say Dr. Pastor Bailey here.
You crazy, dude. You crazy, man.
He's a good guy. I appreciate you, Pastor. Thank you, man,
Yeah,
for coming.
man. Always, bro. I got your back always.
Man, love
Thank you
you,
for
man.
letting me jump on
Hey,
and
thank
give my two
you for
cents.
coming up, man. People, as you see in the comments, people like, wow, you
Yeah.
broke it
I,
down
I,
the best way. You broke it down. Like,
yeah, we got to help people kind of get to that next level, man. And
mm,
ironically, the culture and the world has contaminated our thinking on what the reality of dating and courting and marriage is.
yes,
And so it's been very, very watered down. And until we get back to the intentionality of why it is we are called to do these things, we're not supposed to be alone. So there is someone that fits me.
yeah,
It's someone that fits my mold, fits my crazy, fits my life,
right.
fits my that understands my mistake and don't still judge me because they love me. I believe it was John Legend
Mhm.
who said all of me
Because all
loves all
of
of you,
me loves all of you. Yep.
loves
Mm,
your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfection. But give your all to me, and I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. When I lose, that's when I'm winning because you fit. It's the value of fitting. And so when you don't find that person that fit, what you're gonna do is you'll settle for spare ribs they're prime
Right.
ribs out there. So it's just a lot, and it helps. And I appreciate you for having a platform that helps people to kind of get answers that they are looking for and needing, especially in our time. So, bro, keep going, man.
I am,
Keep up the
man.
good work.
I
Keep
am.
up the good work, bro. I chop in and chime in every now and then. I'll be like,
Dude, I appreciate
my,
that. I definitely
my
appreciate it.
brother
It's
start
always
hopping
good
up.
to see you in it. I'm like, y'all understand when I met this guy energy was just through the roof. And I'm like, yeah, this my spiritual brother for life right here. So,
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Pastor, I
we bonded, brother.
appreciate you,
We
man.
bonded all
You
day,
gotta
all
come
day.
back, you gotta come back down here and rock the house again. You know that, right?
Man, I don't know. Detroit don't want me down there. Y'all don't need me in Detroit.
Oh, well.
Um,
You know, Pastor be
you got
like, come on. Come on.
y'all gotta wait until after y'all snow leave. I need y'all snow to go away before I come that way, cause
Yeah, Jack Frost has landed now,
yeah,
so I had to like
no
leave
sir,
slow
no
to get
sir.
home.
I'm a,
So,
I, this cold down here is good enough for me. All right.
so Taz, this is Pastor Bailey. If you need someone to talk to, you can always reach out to him.
Yes, sir.
Especially, he's a guy who just said in the comments, he has a hard time with dating because of three sons. He has three sons. So that's his aspect. So
So like, if I can ask this question though, what does the sons have to do with his dating life? I, I'm just that's just forgive me because
no,
I
no,
can't. Okay,
go with it.
uh,
Go with it, please.
I mean,
Go with it. He's a
they,
young guy who needs to understand it.
but your sons don't have anything to do with your dating. Let me say this. Hey, cousin, your sons don't have nothing to do with dating. Majority of the time, most women are looking for who, Lord, please don't let me say this wrong. Stability.
Hmm. You ain't
They're
saying it
they're
wrong.
they're wanting some sense of stability, and if they feel like you're not going to be stable, they're not going to be submissive. I said something that's going to totally take us a different route. So let me just not go their way. I'm gonna go a different way. I'm gonna go a different way because that's gonna take us another
Nah,
route. So
look, don't leave, and they be like, bring him back up. Let him go with it. Let's let him cook. So you
so
want
yeah,
to
man.
stop there? We can.
I think a lot of women are not turned off by your children. They're turned off by whether or not you put more value in the children than in them.
Mm,
So a lot of times because we accept women and they got multiple children from multiple baby daddies and
mhm,
all this kind of stuff. So I don't think that's a major thing. Majority of the time it's mindset. It's going to be three things. They all are M's, right?
mhm,
It's going to be either mindset, money, or your manhood. It's going to be one of those three things. It's going to be your mindset, your money, or your manhood. Women, they stay because you have a good mind, you have some type of money, and you got good manhood,
mm.
if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I definitely know. I got you. See, even Nisha was like, "Oh, that was good."
Right.
He's cooking right now. You
You know
know
what I'm
he's
saying?
cooking.
So you got to consider, okay, when I meet these individuals and I have a plan, because men should never go without a plan. You should always have a plan. Even
Mhm.
if you ain't got money, you got a plan. If you don't have any income coming in, you still have to produce an outcome. And so at the end of the day, you still need a plan. I need a plan. Are you even trying to make sure that there is something next? Because a woman don't want to come in to be the man. She want to come in and be the woman, but she won't submit as the woman if she feels like she got to be the man. Okay, that's another ballgame, bro. We get me off of this. Give
All
me
right,
no.
let's
Give me
go.
off of this.
Cause you
Just,
cooking right. Let me cool
yeah,
you
just get
down.
me off of this,
This
dude.
my brother,
Just,
Pastor
yeah,
Bailey. I
just
appreciate
get
you,
me
man.
all the way
I
off. Just get me
appreciate
all
you.
the way
We're
off of
gonna
this,
go
dude.
ahead and let him jive up. Cause he gonna cook. He gonna cook.
Yeah,
I'm
get me
telling
off.
you.
Yeah, get me off of this, bro.
I
Cause
love you,
we'll be
my
on this.
brother.
We'll be on this joint all
I,
night,
I'm
and
gonna have
I
you
don't
on here
mind
more.
sharing.
I
I
know.
don't mind sharing knowledge and information. Nobody like again, nobody's mastered according to the market on dating, courting, marriages. You
Right,
learn them as you grow, but there
right.
is a template though. There
Mhm.
is a specific guideline. You don't court unless what you court for is you court for chemistry.
Mhm.
I'm trying to see if we are compatible in some sense. And then it goes to dating. So now we can go out because I feel like we have some sense of compatibility.
Right,
And so we go out and we go out with a purpose. We go out with a
right.
plan. Like we're
Mhm.
going out, we're going to the movies. I'm not just going to the movies with you, just be going to the movies. We're going to the movies because we're trying to see what it feels like to have moments with each other that's non-sexual,
Right,
and then for some it goes to sexual, right? So
right.
we can't take that off the table because most people don't want to address it as such. We as the church get so caught up on, okay, but anyway. So the thing of it is you do that for the purpose of seeing, will I be able to build something with this individual? Could we balance our lives out? Could we I start meeting your family or your children, and you start meeting my family and children. So we're trying to see if all of that can be infused to work together.
Right.
Uh, so that's the purpose of dating, to see can we combine or infuse together what we already have, because you got to think about it as two worlds trying to come together as one world. So the
Mhm.
two shall become one, but you don't do that until you become married. So then it leads to that plan of saying, okay, we compatible,
Right.
we got chemistry. We
Mhm.
know how to infuse ourselves together as one. So now let's take the step of becoming one. And that's kind of the dynamics of that. Okay, so I'm done, bro. Bro, get me off of this
All
joint.
right. All right. Love you, Pastor Bailey.
All
This is
right,
my
bro.
guy, Pastor Bailey, right here, giving good insight and good input. I
Yeah,
appreciate
they
you,
can
brother.
hit me up. They can hit me up if
Y'all
they
heard him
need help.
himself. Y'all
Yeah,
hit
it's
him up.
all good.
He a good
I'm
guy.
here.
I vouch for him. That's my brother right
Yeah,
here, man.
yeah,
I
bro.
love you,
Love
bro.
you, man.
Appreciate you,
All right,
man.
all right, y'all.
Yeah. Man. When I say Pastor go, he gonna cook. He gonna cook. Well, I had to turn the skillet off. Oh, thank you, Ken. I'm gonna keep this podcast going till I get it all in order by bit. I appreciate everybody joining in on Cigars and Talk. If you didn't know what the topic was, it was, do men and women still date? And what is considered dating, and what is the difference from courting and dating? So, and Pastor Bailey, he just dropped it, like mic drop right then and there. So, a lot of people was like, "Hey, he right." So, hey, y'all got y'all input on it. Hope y'all listen, take into it. Man, I'm gonna keep this going. I'm gonna keep this going. Like I said, I'm doing this at Cigars and Talk. This is just gonna be good vibes and all, being respectful and everything. I want everybody as Black America to look. I've been saying this on every live. We got to keep the black dollar with the black dollar. All right. I'm gonna keep saying that. But I appreciate everyone tuning in to this live. I had to. I'm going to end this live because Pastor Billy he cooked. He cooked. I could. He could. Man, you couldn't get no better than that. Couldn't get no better than that. He broke it down for y'all, and he was about to take us to church. So that's why he was like, "Get us off of here." So I appreciate everybody joining this live, man. This is Cigars and Talk, Burn episode 11. Man, I love y'all. We're gonna do this again. Let's see. Gonna do this again Saturday. Santiago de Chavez, what's going on? I guess everybody coming back on. I guess I ain't gonna end it. I may keep it up for a little bit because I see a lot of people was chiming on. But hey, Pastor Bailey broke it down. That's my brother right there. Hey, thank you for being a part, Pastor, giving us that insight. I mean, we needed that. We do. You see, got a young gentleman, Terrence. He needed that. He need that understanding. Like the world is different now. This culture is different when it comes to courting and dating. It's literally different. And Pastor, you broke it down the best way. You broke it down, literally. So I appreciate you for coming on here. So, it's 1:35. I know this live probably gonna be on fire. It might just outdo this episode might just outdo Burn episode 8, especially when Pastor came on. He cooked. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and chime off here. So 1:36. I appreciate everybody for joining. I'm continuing to do this platform so I can make it where I have my podcast. I stream it on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And I'm just want to just have a platform for black people, us. You know, like I say, it's always going to be one episode where I'm shouting out black businesses for us to keep the black dollar with Black America. So I'm going to continue to do this. I'm going to continue to have people like Pastor Bailey and so forth. All you guys come up and put y'all input and give y'all input. Sometimes you may help me out on certain things. And Pastor, obviously, you definitely help me out on a lot of things too. So I'm going to chime off of here, y'all. It is 1:37. It's past my bedtime. I'm old. I'm 46. I just turned 46 December 7th. So but thank y'all for tuning in to Cigars and Talk Keep It Smoky. I'm the host, G.Scott, Mr. Keep It Smoky himself. Appreciate the guests, Robert Bailey Jr., Dr. Pastor Robert Bailey Jr., for coming in and giving us that fire input. Yeah, the top, just I'll send it to you, Santiago. I'll send you the topic. Well, the topic was, do men and women still date? And what's the difference between court and dating? That's the topic. So I'm logging off on here. Thank you for making Burn episode 11 fire. We're going to do it again. Probably do it this Saturday. Tune in. I'm going to post it and let y'all know. Pastor Belly, love you, man. I appreciate you giving that insight, man. I'm going to keep it going. I'm working my way up. I'm climbing my way up. I thank y'all. Y'all be safe out here driving. Love y'all. Peace. Later on.